Hi, well, I've mentioned Mojo magazines before and the specials that they do. They tend to change the name from time to time. This one I came across the other day. Um, can't remember having bought this and the first volume, or whether I was actually given them. I'm not really too sure. It's Mojo, the collector series they call it. Now there's another name that they're using now, which I can't remember. Any essentials, something like that. This is hot. They say it's hot rocks, like the compilations that we had years ago, 1970 to 2019. See that line up there? Now the price on this at the time was £7.99. I think from memory they're about £10.99 now, and it's quite interesting looking inside because there's some smashing photographs. Here. There's a picture with Mick and Marianne. Sorry about the glare. A lot of photographs I've not seen before. Nice one of Mick Taylor there. He always took a great photo. The famous tongue, mouth. I do enjoy these up to a point, but there are some. It's another good shot. Making. But what I do find is, if you're not careful, they'll put something out again, and Mick showing his torso. They'll put something out again, same artist, and there'll be a couple of twiddles. Oh, he's pulling his hair out there, Keith. Can you see? Well, that's how it looks anyway. And basically they're rehashing, not in this case. I like the jacket. Well, it's a coat, isn't it, or is it a cardigan thing? There's rather more photographs in here than text. Maybe you own this. I've got the earlier volume to this, covering the earlier part of their career. Oh, and this is my favourite photograph, because there's Ronnie and Keith looking at each other, and the first thing that came to mind was Roy Barraclough and Les Dawson. You know, when they're doing the Sissy and Ada characters. I wonder what they were saying to each other. I really do. Anyway, my point is, yes, prices have gone up with them now, which is understandable because of price of raw products, paper, etc. A lot of that is on recycled paper. But the one that they tend to rehash a lot are the Beatles ones. I've bought various ones and I've compared them to the others, and I've thought, what is the point of this? There's very, very little difference. And the latest is that they've redone the red and the blue, as they call it, focusing on that. The red period and then the blue, which is the later, following on from the compilations that are referred to by that name. And it says in small letters, some additional essays in there, and I thought, hang on a minute, we're paying what about, I think it's about £10.99 thereabouts, paying the same amount again, and what are you getting for that? There's not thicker content. It's still the same basically, but it's been jiggled about, probably because of advertising, whichever. And I don't want to buy the same thing again and again. So now I'm rather circumspect about them. I used to buy Mojo every month, and I stopped that because the content to me I was finding it a little bit lackluster. So there you are. I've got lots of these that I've featured, the Essential series, as they're calling them now. Joni Mitchell was one of the ones I had not too long ago. But I do tend to pick them up, but only if it's not going to be a rehash of something that they've already done, which is a bit of a pain. It'd be like buying a CD and then, well, some people are happy to do this. If there's an extra track or an extra take or something on it, some people choose to do that. I'm not really bothered with that. I can always look on a streaming service if I'm that bothered. Okay, hope you've enjoyed it. I'd like to hear your views on these magazines, and do you think that they rehash content? Bye.